What would you say about a golf course architect who wins back-to-back awards for best renovations in the USA, 5 ASGCA Design Excellence Awards in 7 years, and many, many others for his innovative remodeling, restoration, and renovation designs? Well, you'd probably say that architect is at the top of his game. That architect is Raymond Hearn, president of Raymond Hearn Golf Designs, and he's the man revolutionizing the golf industry one course at a time.
People ask me, where do you get your inspiration from? And my inspiration comes from the architects from the golden era of golf design. The Tillinghast, the Mackenzies, the Rosses, the Seth Rayners, the Willie Park Juniors. They had passion. To do it effectively, you've got to be there a lot analyzing the course, playing the course, studying existing courses, or the land in new courses. There's no shortcut for time spent. Then, and only then, can you begin the design process.
This is the highly acclaimed Matitacock National Golf Club in Jackson, New Jersey. Wonderful landforms complement this 27-hole private facility designed by the immortal Robert Trent Jones Sr. Originally opened in 1987, the club brought in Ray Hearn to do a number of enhancements, improving the layout and playability.
As Ray visited our property, he began to show us things that he thought we could tweak, and that was his term, that we could tweak to really enhance the playability. We have, the low single-digit handicappers, and we have 20 handicappers. They all want to enjoy the golf course. They all don't play the golf course the same. And so Ray is really all about, his words, angles and options. And that's what he tried to give us more of in this golf course, is angles and options.
His reputation, out of Michigan was outstanding, and he did a lot of renovation work on some RTJ projects, and we did our history on him, and it came highly recommended. And then we saw a little bit of his action, out in the field, and we knew immediately he knew what he was talking about. He wasn't looking to come here and turn it into a Ray Hearn golf course. He really, I think he honored the legacy of RTJ.
The beautiful Mistwood Golf Club in Romeoville, Illinois, has garnered multiple design awards, thanks in part to Ray Hearn's diligent and thoughtful work.
With Ray, I think he's a creative genius. I think he works very, very hard. He's a pleasure to work with, and he's not outrageous in terms of his pricing. I felt like this was the only project that he had, which I think is a real compliment to him. He had other things, other irons in the fire, but Mistwood was always at the top of his list.
A must-play Ray Hearn design is the captivating and enjoyable Island Hills Golf Club in Centerville, Michigan.
I was asked why I really like working with Ray Hearn, and that is so simple. He's the one guy that I've met my match on that's as enthusiastic about this game as I am, and his passion is very infectious.
Right now, golf course architects are faced with, let's make the course more environmentally successful. Let's look at water usage. Let's try to decrease that. Chemical uses. Can we implement more disease-resistant grasses? Can we help the superintendent maintain less acreage? Is there new technology we can help them implement in bunker renovation, restoration? What can we do in green design? Still to make it exciting, but make it more economically sustainable.
Flossmoor Country Club in Chicago's south suburbs is a true classic layout and helped earn the 2009 Renovation of the Year from Golf Magazine.
What was more important was the way Ray treated our project, his 70-plus visits, the ability to make changes in the field. Ray's a wonderful drawer of plans, and I mean the work that we saw, the detail that he gave us, I mean you could really look at the new hole sketch, and he gave us the before and after with infrared aerials, and I mean you could tell exactly what was going to happen. When we were standing on a tee box with Ray, looking at the drawing and saying, well, this is what we had, but look at what we could do now that we're out on the golf course.
So when we're talking about the golden age of course designers, McDonald, Ross, Tillinghast. You know, you see some of that in Ray. You know, we're a Parkland-style golf course. There's some linksy out here, but one of the things that does stand out is that optical illusion that turns into a visual intimidation. You know, several bunker placements that just give the perception that the green's a little bit closer, a la Ross.
Now we're in an age where there's a lot of golf courses out there. Whether you're creating a new one or into remodeling, restoration, renovation, you've got to help that entity create a difference. And when we look at it, we have. And I think that's a big basis for our awards. We're very proud of it.